Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem Three Houses. So before we get going, I did want to talk about one thing. So in episode 27 we did a paralogue for Felix. And as I've been going through this game, I don't want to spoil myself, right? So I'm playing this entirely blind for you guys. But what I have been doing is there is one person that I've been watching up to the point that I'm at. Anytime they're going to go and do a mission that I haven't done, I stop watching. But I watched him go through that paralogue, and it turns out that if you can get through that mission without letting a single soldier die, you can get what's called an Aegis Shield. And this thing is a relic for Felix, and it has a chance percentage when it's equipped to half damage received by Felix. It's pretty cool. It's not an absolute deal breaker if you can't get it, but I highly recommend if you want to get all the relic weapons for the people who can get them, you're probably going to want to do that mission the right way, which is to say that you don't let a single villager die. Now, I think I even said in that episode at one point, like after a villager died, I was like, oh, you know, it's going to be really hard to get over there and save this guy. I'm sure that there's a way to do it, but I'm not going to fret over it. Dang it. I'm sure that there's some of you who knew about this item that were probably frustrated by that, but it's fine. It's okay. I was a little sad to find out that I missed out on that relic item, but it shouldn't actually drastically hurt us too bad. So far, even in hard classic mode, this game hasn't been too incredibly difficult. It can be challenging at times, but I've never thought that it was like particularly really hard. It's no lunatic mode in like Awakening, so there's that. Let's go though.
Part 1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the goddess dwells. Long ago, the guardian Seiros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Seiros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
Dragon, huh? Interesting. Some of that lore may be important to the mythos involved as we learn more about this game. Look, she's doing a little dance. You go, Byleth. Alright, another 5,000 gold. Yeah. What's up, Leonie?
Hey, Professor. Got a minute?
For you? Absolutely.
Look, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I didn't mean to lose my temper.
Oh yeah, she kind of like lost it on us in her first support, didn't she?
I was rude to you. I should have known better.
Oh no. And now Gerald's gone. I wonder if that's why it waited until now to give me this next paralogue. Or paralogue, this next support. It's alright.
Huh, I thought you might say that. In that way, you're just like Captain Gerald. You accept other people. You don't let petty details get under your skin.
How do you know my father?
Well, when I was a kid, I kind of latched onto him. I've been calling myself his apprentice ever since. He spent some
Well, that's
time in the
adorable.
village I grew up in. Actually, you weren't with him back then. Why not?
I don't remember.
Huh. Maybe he left you with a relative or something. Anyway, back then, Gerald's job was to deal with poachers. Well, they were bandits, but we called them poachers. Nobody in the village could stand up to them, but your dad, he took them on like it was nothing. I was so impressed. All I could think was how amazing mercenaries were. I'd lived in that tiny village my whole life, so to me, Captain Gerald was nothing short of a legend. So I went right up to him and I told him I was going to be his apprentice. He didn't stick around long after that, but he did teach me a lot while he was with us. Tactics, strategy, training routines, it was all so new and exciting. So after he left, I kept at it, kept training, just like he taught me.
I'm glad you got to see him again.
Me too. I always planned to meet him again once I became a top-tier mercenary. But I'm just glad I got to see him, to thank him properly and all. I've spent my whole life working to become a great mercenary like your father. There were so many times when I wanted to ask his advice, but I couldn't. I just had to make do. That's how I've made it this far. Just hard work, all on my own. But then you come along. And it's like you don't appreciate Captain Gerald at all, or how lucky you were to have him around your whole life.
The timing of this, though. The timing, Leonie. Oh my gosh. This, hurts even more for me. I know that I probably could have gotten this before, the last missions event, but oh my gosh, this hurts.
Oh, it still really bothers me. You might be his kid, but I'm still his best apprentice. Got it?
Should I tell her? Someone should tell her. All right. Ouch.
What are you doing at this hour? Oh, I know. You are eavesdropping. I must admit that I approve.
He's been doing his own thing for a while. We gotta figure out what it is.
We must remain quiet.
I see. The Flame Emperor and Monica. And the mage who rescued Monica.
Yeah, I want to know who that guy is. They're all gonna die. What is that guy's name?
I don't know, but if we keep listening, we might be able to find out.
An unexpected chance to hear their plans. Patience, patience.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
Oh, we actually, see these people. I didn't realize they were actually here. Oh, Monica. Ooh, look at that punchable face. I don't say that about girls, but this one is punchable.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim.
The mystery of our bodies would be revealed. This guy is named Thales, and Monica, when she came back, acted like a completely different person. Also, Tomas said, "I am not Tomas. I am," whatever his name was. I can't remember. These are body snatchers, right? Other entities taking over somebody else's body? Let's go.
I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
I would just like to point out also that I will speculate like this a lot. And as somebody who, studied film and media arts, I can read scripts pretty well. So a lot of times, when something is done or said, it's done or said for a reason. So it's easy for me to sometimes extrapolate things that might happen in the plot or things that they are alluding to. And if I am correct, or even if I'm wrong, I don't need you guys to sound off in the comments. Please don't. I don't want spoilers. I really don't. Anyways, let's continue.
How annoying.
Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We used the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that
Whoa.
you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind.
Yeah, the Flame Emperor's turning on him.
Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need, all for a purpose.
I've got
Made a
you.
deal with the devil, and now you're regretting it, huh? Let's keep listening. We need more info.
If we don't act now, we'll miss our chance.
Damn it,
Even if
Dimitri.
someone has overheard us, there is nothing they can do. There have always been rats in the walls, and there always will be.
No. The dagger.
What about the dagger?
No, never mind. It couldn't possibly be so. Professor, those are the ones we must destroy. They're the bastards who killed my family, and Gerald. For now, let's return to the monastery and regroup.
Oh, man.
As for the Flame Emperor's dagger, I'll hold on to it for the time being.
Okay, Dimitri. Yep. Ingrid, do I have tea? Oh, I do.
Thank you for inviting me.
How's it going, girl? Alright, so let's think about it. I mean, you're all about being a knight, and honor and all that. You don't like Dusker, except you're hopefully going to grow out of that and grow up a little.
Thank you.
Okay, offer some tea. Let's go.
Quite delicious. Yes.
She doesn't care about cooking. Close calls? Oh, come on. I'm so bad at these. You like cats,
Yes.
right? Hell yeah, you do.
Yes, I
Strong
agree.
battalion. I don't know what the first one was. Tell me in the comments which one you would have picked.
Thank you for the treat.
My god.
I had such a great time.
Good. At least I didn't ruin your birthday like I ruined some. I ruined so many birthdays.
Your Highness, sorry, I mean Dimitri, would you, do you want to train together today?
Ash, of course, I'm glad you asked. After classes conclude for the day, meet me at the training ground. I'll be waiting. And afterward, let's plan on dinner. We'll certainly have worked up an appetite.
Oh, yes, I suppose, I mean, sure, that is, it would be my pleasure to dine with you. I mean,
Ash.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm just no good at this. I'll do my best to improve.
Are you still worrying over what I said to you before?
I'm trying to do as you asked, but it's just completely against my nature.
Trust me, I understand the urge to show respect where it is due. However, that is not the case here. Yes, I was brought up in a different family and raised in a different way, but otherwise, you and I are the same.
That all makes sense, Your Highness. but I just can't bring myself to speak to you in such a casual way. Sure, when you get right down to it, royalty like you and common folk like me, we're all just people. But the common folk still rely on the nobility to keep the peace and to keep them safe. Commoners pay the price for that in taxes and respect. That's what Lenato says.
I suppose I can understand that point of view. But the flaw in your logic is that I am not king just yet.
But that's not all there is to it. I also respect you as a person. You carry the weight of the whole kingdom on your shoulders. You're a faultless warrior, and you're always so kind to your allies, even me.
On all accounts, I can say the same of you. But you also have a strong heart. I can't say that about myself. No matter the circumstance, you are never drawn toward darkness. That mindset of yours has done me well on countless occasions.
Well, I do my best. So I guess mutual respect between us is what's really the most appropriate.
Precisely. Which means there's never any need to be nervous or uncomfortable around one another. It seems we may have circled back to where we started with this conversation, but let's at least agree that we both should learn to bend a bit. How's that sound?
All right. Let's start from the beginning then. Would you like to train with me today, Your Highness?
Of course, Ash. Come at me with everything you've got. Mercedes, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but will you lend me a hand?
What can I do for you? Oh, is the cuff of your overcoat still torn? Mending that shouldn't be a problem at all.
It's pathetic, I know, but I fear my sewing skills are... well, as you can see, they're just about non-existent.
Goodness, you must have been concerned when I tore your cuff.
Ah, well... that is to say... would you please teach me to sew? I hear you're rather amazing at it.
Of course I'll teach you. Don't look so heartbroken.
You will? Thank you. Oh, I owe you for this.
I'll go get my sewing kit. You wait here. I'm so sorry, Dimitri. I've never seen, well, it's just a bit...
No need to dance around the issue. You're fed up with my clumsy efforts, aren't you?
I thought you might end up bending some needles if you tried mending this on your own, but... how did you manage to break a pair of scissors?
I'm just...
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry, really. I try to be careful, but with delicate work like this, I just can't seem to manage.
There's no need to apologize, but you must have been uncomfortable making your way here with this tear.
My inability to control my own strength is humiliating. Of course I'm useless at needlework.
No giving up on yourself. You just have to practice, that's all. No matter how difficult something is, if you keep at it and don't give up, then you're sure to improve. Isn't that what you told me?
Right you are. To give in to despair isn't like me. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, I'm ready to give it another go.
Great! I'm glad to hear it. First things first, let's make sure the needle is actually threaded this time.
No! I bent another one.
Threading the damn thing's the hardest part. It's damn near impossible. Dedue and Sylvain. Oh, this is the last one between these two.
Oh, this is delicious. I can't believe I made it.
Yes, you do have some talent.
Some.
What's the matter? Have I got something on my face?
No, Sylvain. Recently I've heard rumors about you.
Oh yeah? Which ones?
Philandering.
Is it that I'm terrible to girls? Or the rumor where I bring terrible misfortune to the girls I date? I don't, by the way, in case you're about to ask.
All of the above.
I also heard about how I'm total trash and everyone should avoid me. That might be my favorite.
Ouch.
Well, you don't lack for self-awareness.
The way I figure it, if I can't be respected, I can at least be well informed.
You are being described as indefensibly worthless.
Whoa.
Indefensibly? That's a bit harsh.
I already knew your reputation concerning women, but these new rumors deprive you of all redemption. I did try to correct them, but I doubt I was believed.
Good guy,
Well,
Dedue. What a bro.
Thank you all the same. Listen, you don't need to worry what people think about me. As you well know, it's not easy to correct misunderstandings or change people's minds. And if I'm going to behave so badly, it seems misunderstandings are inevitable.
I could not be silent. You saw me as a person, rather than merely as someone from Dusker. I want you to be seen as a person, too.
I appreciate that, Dedue. You think the world will ever see us that way?
Maybe.
I can't tell if you're joking or not, but I like it.
Then we will get along.
Sylvain and Flame. Oh no.
Hey there, Flame. I
Careful.
thought I'd drop by and see if you'd care for a...
Careful. Seteth will murder you, Sylvain. I have no doubts. He would stab you through the heart.
Now, just a moment, Sylvain. If you must speak with me, I implore you to do so from where you stand.
Smart
My
girl.
apologies if this comes across as rude, but please do not come any closer to me.
Excuse me?
I am sorry. My brother has explicitly warned me not to go near you.
There it is.
Seteth said that? I bet he also told you any woman who comes too close to me is, how does he say it? Doomed to misfortune?
He used those very words. Is it true then?
Come on. He's just messing with you, obviously.
Of course I would prefer to believe that, but one can never know for certain. Particularly when similar stories are constantly in circulation about you. I have heard that men and women alike have been seduced by your nefarious ways.
I hate to suggest my talents are being oversold, but...
I have heard that you toy with people's emotions, like a cat toys with its prey.
It's true.
Do I really look like such a villain to you?
Well, perhaps not. You do not strike me as much of a charmer.
Ooh,
When you put
burn.
it like that, I feel like I should defend... Yeah, forget it. Let's get to the actual point.
Did I not tell you, Sylvain? Stay away from me.
It's kind of awkward talking from so far away. Can I please step just a little?
Truly, there are countless terrible stories of your behavior. I've heard that you panic when there aren't women around to flirt with, that you've gone as far as flirting with horses and even chickens.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on. Who would even... You should know that your brother has an overactive imagination.
I would like to believe that you are a sincere and reputable person, Sylvain. But there is no smoke without fire. Or so the saying goes.
She's not
I may
wrong.
not be the most respectable fellow you'll ever meet, but...
Until I can be certain, please refrain from coming too close to me. Now, if you will excuse me, I must be on my way.
He didn't even say what he
Wait,
needed
wait,
to say.
Come back! And she's gone. All I was trying to do was deliver a message. Flame, hey! The professor said we need to come to the cathedral! I'll run really far ahead so you don't have to walk near me! There, I tried telling her. The professor can't be mad about that.
That was great. Did those two have another one? They'll have one more. Cool. Okay, Mercy. It will take some time before you can deepen this bond. Okay, so some of them are gated by time. Ingrid.
Apologies for my late arrival, Mercedes. My duties ran long, as per usual.
There's no need to apologize at all. Please, have a seat.
Oh, this is makeup, isn't it?
We've met for tea so many times, but you never seem to get used to it, do you, Ingrid?
Not entirely, no. I'm not accustomed to being treated so... delicately. Anyway, what will we talk about today?
I actually wanted to gripe about something that's been bothering me.
You? Gripe? Now that's unusual. I'm happy to listen, of course. It's the least I can do after all the kindness you've shown me.
Thank you. The one thing I really wanted to talk about is marriage.
Oh?
Not a subject Ingrid really
Yes.
likes, to be honest.
I received a letter from my adoptive father about marriage discussions with a noble family.
Who is your adoptive father? I don't think I know that.
And will you accept?
That's the problem. No matter what I decide, I'll probably be married off anyway. What I really want to do is help those in need. But I think it would be more difficult to do so if I married a nobleman.
Understandably so. Sounds to me like you need a strategy to silence your father.
Sorry? To
Something she
silence him?
Don't you agree?
has experience
It
with?
seems the best course of action would be to consider severing all ties with the family and running away.
Oh my god.
We don't need to go that far. I'm sorry, I really just needed to let that out. I don't need you to worry about solving my problems.
Oh, okay. It's just a bit personal for me, actually. My own father has brought countless marriage proposals to my attention. He always was obsessed with me carrying on the family bloodline. At a very young age, my hand had already been promised to someone in marriage. But Glenn died young.
That must have been difficult for you. Would you have married him if he had survived?
That's a good question. It's hard to imagine now. Although I did admire him quite a lot. He held true to the ideals of knighthood, proudly serving the king. Even after all these years, I aspire to be the type of knight that he embodied. But that's just it. I'm not a tool for furthering my family's fortunes. I'm a knight at heart, regardless of what my father desires.
I see. A very noble cause indeed. How strange that we should be worrying about the same thing.
Even though we are such different people.
It's true. Enjoying a nice chat over tea with you like this makes me realize maybe the paths we walk aren't so different after all. Don't you think?
I do. These tea parties of ours, they really are something special.
That they are. Ingrid, I would love to get to know you better if that's okay. I want to know about your childhood, your favorite books, the sweets you like, anything at all.
Absolutely. I'm happy to speak with you anytime. And I want to know you better too, Mercedes.
Alright, is that all of them? Looks like it. Oh, Professor level B. We're getting there. We are getting there, ladies and gents. Let's see. Somebody made it to their goal that I think I needed to change. It was you, wasn't it? Now, I had you... So you got your level A in Reason. And where was I going to send you next? Yeah, we got to class you up into your advanced class now. Was it the Dark Knight? Lance and Riding? Riding is the other goal I have you on, right? So it must be Lance and Riding. Dude, you're gonna be such a badass, Annie. I mean, you already are. You're, like, unstoppable. Alright, you're like a glass cannon, but the cannon part is really, really effective. That is where I'm gonna send you, right? I guess that's the other way you could go, but I think I'm going to send Mercy that direction. So Mercy's going to go into Grimory, and I'm going to have Annie go to Dark Knight. I guess Mortal Savant is the other option, but I think I'm going to have her go that direction, so... Okay, now I think we need to do some certifications. Let's save. Okay, you've been classed into Advanced, and you've been classed into Advanced, and I think Ingrid has as well, is that right? So, alright, Dedue. I think you have a 100% chance on yours. Fortress Knight, 100%. Let's go. Does it show me somewhere here how many things I have? Oh, right there over on the right-hand side down at the bottom. Advanced seals, I've got 6 of them. Okay. Dude, look at him. He's a wall. A literal wall.
I passed.
Yeah, you did. Okay, Felix. You're not ready? Yeah, I think you need to work on, Oh, yeah. So we aren't moving you to Assassin. We're doing Swordmaster. I think I got confused for a minute when I was setting up goals because I didn't realize that, maybe I was looking at Byleth's or something and she couldn't become a Swordmaster. It might be a male-only class. But yeah, we're not sending him to Assassin, so I've been working on his bow unnecessarily. Well, that's shitty. Oh well. I'm not gonna fret over it. But he's very close to that class. And then after that, I guess Mortal Savant is where he's going after that. So maybe I should change him to Sword and Reason. That's like the only sword class. That's crazy. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to set his goal right now so I don't forget. So you should be, how close are you? Oh, you're like right about to get that next sword. So, yeah, right there. Sword and Reason. Let's go. In my next playthrough, hopefully I'll be much better at planning ahead for these things, but... Okay, so... Oh, you're not even level 20. I don't even know why I'm looking at that. But, how close are you? 25%? You'll be at 100% when you hit 20, so... Ash, you should be 100% for your sniper. Hell yeah. Oh, dude, you look awesome. Look at that. Defense.
Oh,
plus 6? Holy shit. A plus 6 in defense? That's insane. Ooh, mercy. Bishop.
I'm so glad I passed.
Resistance up. Cool. You look awesome too. Annie's not quite there. Ingrid, you're already in your advanced. So I think that's it for now. Ooh, damn. That feels good. I would also like to point out that, let's see if I can show you. Okay, so I do have, so if you look here, if you look at, what is it, the mercenary? Yeah, so right here, that star next to unit experience there, I've maxed out that class. So if you're looking at this screen and you see any of those star icons on the right-hand side of the squares for each of the classes, you've mastered those classes. You've gotten all the skills you can. So I haven't mastered a lot of my people before I've reclassed them. I could reclass them into their previous classes and get them there. But I may do that with some of them. I don't know. It really depends on the skills that they have. Like, for instance, I think that the reason, and I was thinking about this just the other day, I was like, well, how do I get Flame Physic? And what I realized is that it's probably a class thing. I think she started out in her intermediate class when we got her, and it's possible that this monk class is the one that learns Physic. Possible. I don't know if that's true or not, but I could class her back there. I may have to do some research to find that out, but Physic would be useful on her, so maybe at some point I will try to teach her Physic, but right now, maybe I'll just focus on Dancer. Yeah, because as a Dancer, she has to be close to people anyway, so she can either dance or heal, and since she's going to be in the fray, she'll also have some offensive magic, And she's not very good with the sword and doesn't have really good strength, so that probably won't be viable. But maybe it will someday, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to point that out, that skills can come from classes and mastering them. So Dedue looks like he mastered his knight class there. But yeah, so there's that. So I have like, what, 4 seals now? I'm going to go to the marketplace, buy all the seals I can this month as well. Great. I was running low on those, so I needed a couple of those, and it's probably a good time to get some concoctions. We'll have them on hand. Do I have bullions to sell? Ooh, we got an energy drop. That's, yeah, strength. Cool. Okay, no bullions. Not equipped on anybody either. Nope. Okay. We might have to look at battalion guilds soon and see if there are some awesome ones to buy now. Now, one thing that I really should start thinking about as I start getting these people up to their goals and stuff is maybe giving some of them some more authority, because a lot of them can't do some of the really cool authority battalions because they're all like level E and D. And yeah, like people who have E authority can't do much at all. Like C authority seems to be where some of the really cool ones can come into play. And yeah. Okay, we wasted enough time here. Let's get to exploring.
If you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you.
Thank you.
Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
Okay. So is that only one new mission? Yeah, those are the ones that we already have. The fights. Which we'll get to eventually, but I think I'm going to focus the paralogs first. Just to make sure that I don't miss out on them. Because, let's see, we're in 1-4, and it was like 222. So the end of next month is when a lot of those expire. Opponents needed. Do you have what it takes to train with the Imperial Guard? I wonder if that's also a fight. Nice. Owl feathers are always useful. Someone who enjoys weird games.
You gotta keep yourself active during tough times, Professor. Even if it seems impossible. That's how I got through it when I lost my parents. If you need help with anything, just come and see me. Eating and training are my specialties.
You're probably a good person.
That is.
Yeah, you don't have glasses. Secretly loves.
That
who knows? You could. Oh, in a leather bag for magic tools, so it'll be a magic user.
That is. Good to see you. I was just on my.
I'm not even close to being strong enough. I mean, Gerald was so much stronger than me, but even he... That's enough. I can't dwell on the past. There's no way to know what my future holds, but I do know one thing. Whatever happens, I have to make my own way in this world. I have to keep pushing so I can grow even stronger. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? For me? Thanks for this, Professor.
We've got lots of those.
Thanks for this. Thanks for this.
Okay, our support hasn't gone up.
I mean, that's enough. Whatever happens.
You're welcome. Thanks for this, Professor.
I mean, that's whatever happened.
Thanks for... Hey, Professor. No?
Isn't interested. I feel like we're not even close. I mean, yeah, we don't have Fist, but... Alright, maybe when we do get him to his next, support. A uniquely shaped dagger. Someone who likes rare weapons.
Professor, welcome back. We all were... You've been on our minds. Know that your enemies are my enemies. I will do all I can to help you find justice. There is no one else I can... My strength is yours alone. I will fight as you command. I will kill anyone, should you ask it of me.
Whew. Oh, man.
Lost.
I guess I shouldn't try this with you when you have full, motivation. I need to be better about that. Come on, optimize, man. I've never been one to, like, min-max these types of things, but... there definitely are benefits to, min-maxing in this game. I may be more inclined if it was a little bit more difficult, but so far it hasn't proved to be that hard, so... I'm not too worried about it. Alright, we are going to check all the rooms today. Because I'm a madman. What can I say? Oh, you know what? There are rooms up there by mine, huh? I need to check those. I don't think I've ever checked those. I wonder if items you miss in a month previous persist into the next month. I honestly don't know if they do or not. Okay, and this one's mine. So is it Sylvain that's right next to me? No, it's Dedue. Okay. Maybe Ingrid is next to Sylvain. I just remember in his social link that he was... Hey, Bernie's not in her room. That's a good sign.
Hello there.
This is why I need a loot radar.
Professor, it is a shame what happened to Gerald. I am sorry. There are no words. Leave some flowers on his grave for me. That is not my... That is not...
A speed carrot. Nice. Oh, we can do 4 now. I bet you these different flower types have like a percentage chance of like some kind of stat up item. And then you increase it by cultivating. Increase the chance. And since we have so much money, we're going to be doing that. Someone who likes fashion, a light purple veil. Takes care of their long hair, a lovely comb. Alright, someone with long hair.
Hello there.
Let's go upstairs real quick. They have a really good door system at this school, at this monastery. Automatic doors on everything. It's great.
Professor.
What's up, Ignatz?
I'm scared. I feel that I don't understand the world. How could something like that happen to Gerald? He was so strong.
Even though you're scared, push through.
You're inspiring, Professor. I'll do my best.
You're someone who is interested in our house. Now, you wear glasses. Ghost stories?
Someone. Ah, Professor. What an honor that you would come and talk to me. I'd like to learn more about you. Maybe someday you can add me to your class.
Someday. Rather interested, but not quite there. Okay. I bet you if we got one support with him, I bet you we could get him. I don't think we'd end up using him. We've probably got our main team with us already, but...
Professor. Hello there.
Captain Gerald's gone. He's gone. And we'd only just reunited. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is even harder on you. But I just can't... I can't believe...
I'm sorry, Leonie. I know. Okay, your motivation is maxed, so... Arcane crystals, huh? Those must be for repairing, like, more advanced weapons or something. Pond snail. Belongs to someone who is not good at magic, but maybe who has the ability to learn magic, I would assume?
I'm so sorry. I never quite know what to say at times like these. Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. It's okay to allow yourself to be sad right now. Losing someone dear to you. Well, each loss is unique, but it's a feeling I know very well. That said, Professor,
Thank you, Ingrid. Okay, I'm gonna be starting to learn reason, I believe, because I think that my next path is also to the Mortal Savant. Right now, I am a assassin, I believe.
I'm so glad you're okay, Professor. I was so worried.
Oh, Professor, you must be starving. Mercy and I made some sweets for you. We were thinking that if you were to eat something sweet, it might help you feel better.
Aw, you're both sweethearts. Thank you for the thought.
Baking sweets is my specialty. I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Oh.
You're the ghost stories? Awesome. Probably belongs to someone who is not good at... You're good at magic.
Did you find it? Did you find it? Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad you're okay, Professor. I was so worried.
Oh, Professor, we were thinking...
Okay, you're maxed out.
Professor, please lend us your ears. Ferdinand is saying impossible things.
I do not see what is impossible about it. All I said was that if you want to go back to Brigid, you probably can. You are the Empire's guest, so to speak. They cannot afford for something bad to happen to you. There would be a diplomatic incident. Someone close to us has turned up dead. So one could argue that you are not safe here anymore.
I am not returning to home until I have grabbed my goal. I will not be listening to the words of Ferdinand.
No,
Good
look,
for you.
I did not mean to pressure you. Apologies for the misunderstanding.
Okay.
How could you... How could... How... How... How could... How... How could...
How could you?
Professor.
You are some...
I am...
No, look. How could you...
Oh, really? It's still you?
Professor.
There we go.
You are some... No.
This is not belong... This is not This is not... Training has given... But...
What about you?
I do not... You are some... No.
I'm not sure who I got on that one. No, it was Petra.
Professor.
There we go.
Are some... No. No. Professor. Well...
Professor? What happened to Gerald? It's terrible. If there's anything I can do, simply ask. Even if what you desire is revenge, I'll gladly lend you my power. We can't let them get away with this.
Thanks.
The other night, I had the honor of sharing a drink with Gerald. He was pretty tactless, honestly. He could be blunt at times, but he always looked like such a proud, happy father whenever he spoke of you.
He was good people. Weathered cloak, someone who battles enemies outdoors. That's all of us. Not helpful.
Oh no.
Professor, thank you for all you have done for us. Nothing to report today.
Aw, Gatekeeper. It's okay, Gatekeeper. You're my friend, Gatekeeper. Join my army. I welcome you. Oh, time to steal from the shops.
Hello there. This one, yes? I thank you. This
I didn't
one,
even
yes?
look at what the events are
I
today.
thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one,
Okay,
yes?
so you get quite a bit of professor experience
thank
from
you.
fishing,
This one,
so I'm gonna fish out
I thank you.
every month, and I'm just gonna
Return
speed it
soon,
up
please.
and post like I have been.
Hello there.
Let's look at these as well.
This one, yes? I thank you. 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 Return soon, please.
Hey,
May as well just have a
welcome.
bunch of gifts, you know?
You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
Cool. Oh,
Hello there.
who sells... Yeah, I need some of these.
This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank this one, yes? I thank this one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you.
Okay,
Return soon,
that's
please.
enough. I was just running really low on those, so... Another arcane crystal.
What?
earthworm, and a fish. Okay. What are the things on the calendar today? Golden fish. Ooh, we can get a bunch of money from fishing today. Blessing of the land. Effects are enhanced when dining with a spicy food lover. Cool. Nobody's over in the stables today. Someone who enjoys wood carving, so that's gonna be Gilbert. We learned that last month. Iron cooking pot, someone who is picky about cooking utensils. I mean,
I trained with Gerald just the other day. Why? Why did he have to go and die? It's too awful. He didn't deserve it.
I agree.
Do you have time for a request?
Practice battle maneuvers with the Adrustine Empire's Imperial Guard. Empire Youths. We'll get to the quests eventually, maybe, unless we run out of time. But I feel like the paralogs have better rewards. Someone who trains relentlessly. Felix? Gotta be Felix, right?
Professor, I'm sure you will pull through this because you're so strong, Professor. Best to stay calm during such tumultuous and upsetting times. We don't know the nature of our enemies. If we underestimate them, anything could happen.
We should be careful.
Yes, I agree. I don't want to lose you too, Professor.
Thanks, Lysithea.
What?
No, you are a mage, huh?
Hey! That!
Secretly
That's
loves
mine.
dolls.
Thank you for finding it.
If you don't want to be seen as a child, don't leave your dolls lying around. Just saying.
What? 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 Yes, I'm actually...
Is rather interested. Okay, so she's actually kind of close. What's up, Dorothea?
I've sung lyrics lamenting death many times on stage. But when something like this happens in real life, I'm lost. I don't know what to say. But I do know this much. Sir Gerald must have been very proud to have you as his child. I'm sorry. How did you know I lost this?
Takes care of her long
Thank
hair.
you for bringing it back to me.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do find you very...
Okay, you're actually kind of close too. Yeah, you're an offensive mage, aren't you?
Professor, I brought some flowers for Gerald.
You came out of your room so you could bring flowers to Gerald? You sweetheart.
It's
you.
the least I can do. Sometimes I feel like all I do is run away. Anyway, I'll go lay them out.
Okay, any items? Alright, well, here's our mom. Doesn't have her name, but now Gerald's here too. They don't know when he was born. Nobody knows how old he is still. Oh, man.
Professor?
I slipped quietly into the vault and rummaged about, looking for anything we might find useful. There is a group of people who want to kill us, after all. What? This is no time for asking permission. I learned long ago that one can ask permission or forgiveness. It is rarely useful to request the former. Still, it appears the knights have already taken everything useful. There were crest-related objects I thought might be worth studying, so... There you go again with that stern look. Of course I'll put them back when I'm done, assuming they bear no additional use.
All right, Linhardt.
That's not...
No, you're a healer. I think.
That's not... That's not... That's not... That's not... That's not... That's not... Huh? However, I still...
Really?
Open up. Let me in. Whoa. God, did you do that? I want to get better at cooking, but I don't know where to start. I wish I knew someone who could help me. None of them are good. I thought it would be like Dedue or Mercy or something. What? Why does she need help? She's good at cooking, isn't she? She's good at baking, at least. None of those people were good at cooking. There are as many men in the world as there are stars in the sky, but you meet so few good men during your time on this planet. How does one meet a worthy partner, Manuela? Give up completely. Man or no man, lots of people care about you.
Excuse me. Not just Tomas, but Monica, too.
Yeah, bitch.
We can't be sure who to trust anymore, can we? Who are these people, really? What do they want?
So mad at her. So mad at her. Freaking Monica. Smithing stones? I feel like we pick up a smithing thing in that every month. Any items down here?
Okay.
Bag of seeds, someone who cares for animals. That's going to be Marianne, probably. Dusty Book of Fables. Well-loved book of children's fables. Probably belongs to someone who has fond memories associated with it. That I don't know.
Professor. Oh, Goddess, hear my prayer. Please receive this beloved person. When the cold rain washes the body, when the bird and wolf announce the dawn, receive them into your blue blood. Receive them into a twinkling star. That's a morning scripture from the Church of Seros. Lady Rhea taught it to me. I pray that Gerald is happy in the next world.
Well, thanks, Cyril.
I don't... Thanks.
We'll just max you out.
Thanks,
Since you're halfway, I wouldn't take you to go and eat, so we'll do that.
Need something?
Man, we still got a ways to go for that one.
See you again soon.
Okay, we'll loop around this side to see if there are any items. Okay, no items. Let's see. Yeah, we still need to explore over here. And then a little further south, I think. And then I think we'll have gotten everybody. Any items up here? It always lags right here. God damn it. Can I turn you off? Send off? No, that's my people to send off. Oh yeah, I need to go upstairs over here too. Let's do that first. So we really don't have any quests to do.
Excuse me, Professor. How are you holding up?
Not well.
I know how heavily grief weighs upon one's heart. I lost my mother some time ago. It was... Forgive me my moment of weakness. Even all these years later, I cannot recall that time without feeling the pain as if it were brand new. Just know that I am praying for your mind and your heart to find peace. The glory of...
Hey, thanks. Snapped writing quill to someone who does lots of paperwork.
First Tomas, and now Monica. I do have a theory, though I admit it is nothing more than speculation. Both Tomas and Monica have each gone missing at one time or another. It was reported that when Monica returned from her disappearance, she began to act like a completely different person.
And Tomas left for a year and supposedly went back to House Ordelia.
As if, perhaps, the real Monica had been killed and replaced by an imposter. Thinking of it like that, it is possible that this Solon had been impersonating Tomas for some time. How they managed such a convincing change of appearance, though, I still do not understand.
They used their bodies. That's my guess.
I'm sorry. Yes, this is mine.
Fisher, huh?
Thank you for returning it.
Oh. Interesting.
I'm sorry. Yes, this is mine.
Yeah, cool.
I'm sorry. First to both. It was as if thinking how they managed.
Yeah, we still need to get you to A rank on this too. So we need to work on reason and getting that sword to A rank. Okay. Dorothea and Seteth. Cool. I wonder if after the Dorothea one we'll be able to recruit her. That'd be cool. But I already tried today, so I'd have to wait until another week.
Well...
Look for Gerald's belongings in his quarter. Oh, hey, Sothis.
Oh, is something hiding just behind that book?
Oh, the ring.
That ring. I have seen it before. Ah, I know. Gerald showed that ring to you beside a grave.
Yes.
Do you recall?
Someday it would be mine, he
said he wished for you
said.
to have that ring one day. That means it's yours. He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
Oh, I see what you are getting at. So Mercy is the only girl in this list that can S rank, it looks like. Interesting. Hanneman. Cyril, huh? Dorothea. So in past games, S rank is basically the romance rank. It could be possible that that's not the case in this one. Rhea. Yeah, it's possible that that's not the case here and that, like, the romances are kind of burned in. Like, let's say that it's just decided that, like, Ingrid and Dimitri would end up together. So, I don't know if that's the case or if the S rank is it or what, but I think whoever I give this ring to is my romance option. I'm probably going to give it to Mercy. She's great. We'll just be a couple of lesbians. Seems like people in this world are cool, so... I mean, we're still working on that in ours, but it's getting better.
Right. I have something rather uncomfortable to discuss. It's about the weapon that killed Gerald. Will you listen?
Oh, I'll listen.
It was a dagger, but I know enough to know it wasn't an ordinary dagger. It wasn't made of iron or steel because, well, because whatever it was, the wound it left wasn't normal.
It wasn't normal. It was a unique dagger, recognizable by Dimitri.
Who could make a blade like that, do you figure?
I wonder if it's one of those master weapons. Who was it? Yeah, Felix and Dimitri's social rank. It's not social link, that's persona. Supports. I gotta get that in my head. Support. In their support, there was like a famous smith by a certain name, and I wonder if it maybe is one of those. Or maybe she's referring to like some kind of like imbued magic that had like poison on it, or like dark magic or something. I don't know. Okay. You're fine. We don't need to get your motivation up. You train in faith. Oh, we can talk to you again.
I wonder who they were.
No? Okay, there, that's it.
You've lost someone very dear to you. I'm so... You have my sympathy. Manuela and I can take on some of your workload this month.
That's
we
nice
can't
of
do
you.
all the teaching, but at least we can lighten the load for you. I've always seen strength in your eyes. I know you'll recover. You're a very strong person. I can't believe I left this behind. Oh, thank you so much for retrieving it.
You are welcome. Oh, I didn't even look at his motivation. I forgot he was with us, to be honest with you, because we don't use him or Manuela. Our motivation seems to be doing pretty good, actually. We may not have to eat very much, so yeah, I'm going to focus on training myself. So yeah, a lot of reason and sword. Anybody who can train me in either of those, we're going to be doing that.
You have lost your father. Now more than ever, do I understand how very lucky I am that you were able to save me. Professor, I deeply appreciate what you have done. Thank you. If there is anything at all I can do in return, please tell me, okay?
Okay, Flame. You're fine. What are you doing in here, dude? Standing behind this. Why you always a creeping? Why you always creeping?
I've never been much for condolences.
Screw you. What a jerk. Oh, I love it though. He's probably great. I bet you his social links are really fun. Social. God damn it. You know what I mean, supports. Sweet dress, girl. Nice. Oh, we're almost to that B+. Give me that B+. Ooh, ooh. Ah, we'll get it with fishing,
Monica
if nothing
von
else.
Ox. There is nothing suspicious in her past that would suggest this change of character. Her transformation must have something to do with her disappearance last year. Sadly, that is the extent of my knowledge. I wonder who kidnapped her, and why.
And why was she important enough to save by that guy?
First Tomas, and now Monica. I am so sorry. The failing was clearly our own. We didn't notice the enemy's invasion. And now Gerald. I apologize. There is nothing I can say to atone for our sins. Professor, please do not let your guard down even among the people of the monastery. There is no way to know where another enemy may be hiding.
You're not wrong. There could be more. There could be many more. Now, the students who turned into beasts, they could have been forced into that situation or not. So they should be watched as well. They could be with the enemy.
Well...
And I don't know how we would find out if that's true or not, but they should definitely be kept an eye on. I did train with sword with you, did I not?
I forgive, just know.
I did, but I didn't with Seteth.
First, both. It was as if thinking how they managed.
I should Oh, I did. Okay. I don't know why I thought I didn't. I can't even think minutes back in the past. That's how good my brain is. Okay. Oh. Alright.
Hello.
The automatic door stopped working. Well, hello.
Maybe. When I heard that Monica was with the enemy, I was surprised by how unsurprised I was.
So I pointed out the last time I talked to this student that this was the voice of Yukari in Persona 3, but that also means that this is my girl Kawakami from Persona 5. I love Kawakami.
Something was just off about her. It's hard to explain. That said, whenever she had free time, she was always hanging around with Edelgard. I wonder if Edelgard is also... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just being paranoid. Please ignore me.
Gossip girl over here. Aren't you like a part of this house since you're in here? This is their house, right? This is where yeah, this is the Black Eagles. Don't see any items.
Professor. Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. But well, I'm glad to see you out in the world again. It seems this month will be a quiet one around here. There aren't many knights around to liven things up.
Most of the knights are gone, seeking out the enemy.
Isn't that a bit much? I agree it's important, but is it a good idea to neglect the safety of the monastery?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It was like, this is the prime point for the enemies to attack us here. I wonder if that's what's going to happen.
What do you think, Professor?
It would be a shame if we were invaded.
We can send some knights after our enemies, but so many? It makes the church seem reckless.
It's a bad strategy. Who am I even talking to technically right now?
It seemed... Isn't that a...
Oh, careful. Don't mash too hard. I think both of you are fine on your motivation.
Isn't that a bit much?
Someone who likes to sing. So that could be some of our songsters. So it could be Dorothea. It could be Annie, who likes to sing, even though she makes up stupid lyrics and gets made fun of by Felix for it. And since it's in here, it probably is Annie.
Professor? Do you think we'll still be able to graduate? If dangerous things keep happening around here, who even knows? I'm worried. I hope that all the students and professors will be there to celebrate at the graduation ceremony.
Hey. Teach.
Who am I? Oh, Claude's back here. What's up, Claude?
I haven't lost a parent yet, so I can't even begin to understand how you must be feeling. But even while you're standing still, the world keeps on moving. I always find that oddly comforting.
Thanks for the words, Claude.
There is no one here who has not heard tales of Geralt's valor. We have suffered a most dear loss. I do not know what the enemy's aim was, but I do know this. After what they have done, we cannot suffer them to live. If there is anything I can do to ensure that justice is brought swiftly, you need only give the word.
Well, thank you, Lorenz. You don't say very much that I like, but tell me in the comments, those of you who are in the Golden Deer house, from the outside looking in, Lorenz seems like somebody that he's my least favorite person in the entire cast so far. And that's probably because I know nothing about him. I'm sure that in the Golden Deers, he's actually like a likable guy once you understand his character. Tell me if he's a likable guy, or if you guys, even in the Golden Deer, don't like him very much. Because right now, he ranks real low for me. But of course, I'll have to actually use him and get supports with him and play the Golden Deer before I could actually say that. But from the outside looking in, I don't like him very much so far. So please tell me if he is redeemable. Are you a mage? I don't even know what you are. I don't remember from the battle.
I don't... It would seem it's a shame I am not...
Dear Goddess. Professor, it seems like you're holding up okay, but I'm worried about Leonie. She really loved Geralt. I hope she can bounce back.
Never.
Yeah, that one's for Marianne, who's right next to me.
Never seen that. Never seen. Never seen.
Professor, but if you... I'll say a prayer for Geralt's soul. There's not much else I can do.
Is Mercy and her voiced by the same person? I keep on thinking that Mercy is voiced by the person who does Haru, but I think that Marianne definitely is, but I don't know if Mercy might be a different voice actress. Let me know in the comments. Are they the same person? Are they different? And which one is the one that voices Haru as well?
Yes, this
Yep.
is mine. What's
Let's see,
this?
is there anything else
What's-
for you?
What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this?
I would like to know more about Marianne,
What's this?
but I feel like I'm so far away from
Oh, Professor.
her social links and
Hello.
stuff.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Someone who daydreams about the goddess. Okay, talk to everybody. Oh, I hate how the grid is selected on this map. It's really frustrating.
Professor.
Yes.
Ah, there you are.
I apologize for calling you in so suddenly. Please, sit. There is a matter I would like to discuss with you. I believe I've told you this before, but it is my responsibility to aid the Archbishop in all her duties.
What are these duties?
Spiritual instruction, ceremony oversight, donation management, all of the Church's many administrative tasks. I oversee not only the priesthood, but also the Knights of Seiros and the Officers' Academy. The Archbishop entrusts a great deal to my discretion, and I am honored by her confidence. Even when she must make decisions herself, she often seeks my counsel in advance. And yet, your appointment to a teaching position at the Officers' Academy was a complete surprise to me. Not only that, but you have also been entrusted with the Sword of the Creator. I was as surprised as anyone else to learn that. Frankly, I am just not sure how to handle you. I am the Archbishop's right hand, and yet when it comes to you, I have been told almost nothing.
You don't trust me?
Not quite. I do find you to be a trustworthy individual, but my subjective opinion is not enough. I have a duty to be cautious. Should the Archbishop's trust in you prove to be misplaced, it is the faithful who will suffer most. First, I would like to know just how much you know about yourself. You are the child of Geralt Eisner, correct?
That's what I hear.
That's quite a vague reply for such a basic question. In the future, I would advise you to answer such queries with confidence. As the former
at least we didn't get a
captain
heart
of the Knights
down.
of Seiros, Geralt was renowned throughout Fodlan. If you really are his child, then no one would voice any complaint about you joining the Knights. How long has it been since you became a mercenary?
About 10 years, I think.
Given your youth, that hardly seems likely. Come to think of it, I have never asked your age. Just how old are you exactly?
Well,
Your face says it all. You truly don't know, do you? Just what was Gerald thinking, raising you this way?
It wasn't important.
Given your responses
We
thus
didn't talk
far,
about
I
it.
feel as though any further questions would just be a waste of our time. However, permit me to make one thing clear. Whatever her reasons, the Archbishop has placed great faith in you. Do not betray that trust. That is all.
All right, Seteth. Okay, where was the other one? Oh, it's up in the cathedral.
Well,
I think that, like, all of the Knights of Seiros are gone right now, so I can't train as much as I wanted to today, and today is, like, when it would be most useful for me. Dorothea, let's go.
well, I had fun today. Of course. You want to see me again, yes?
Big old
Of
flirt.
course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again. Oh, hello, Professor. Were you watching that?
Yes, you're being inappropriate. You are a student here. That's a different guy than I saw you with yesterday.
Yes. Is there a problem with that? Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever, after all. I must look to the future. You might think about doing the same thing. Your beauty, and you're gorgeous, won't last forever.
Getting older doesn't bother me at all. I'll probably live forever. I have the goddess
I wish
inside
I
of
could
me.
be that easygoing. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object. I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life.
Is that really what you want?
Finding someone to take care of me? Of course it is. Who could ask for anything more?
All right, you be you.
Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor?
Hey, she is one of the women we can S rank with. Okay.
I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing.
So was I.
Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me? The thought hadn't crossed my mind before, but come to think of it, that might sound pretty nice.
Now I'm the one being inappropriate. Damn it.
Awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you? If so, I'm very, very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
I'm so ashamed of myself. Okay. We need to do some fishing. So there's that. And you know what this means. Super duper fast mode, engage. Yay, our professor level went up. B+. You now have more activity points for exploration. Awesome. Alright, and fast mode, re-engage. Okay, at this point in the playthrough, my microphone stopped working with my capture card again, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of post-commentary, but there's only about 10 minutes of it. But basically, I'm just going here to sell my fish. So there was a lot less goldfish than I thought there would be.
I thank you. This
so
one, yes?
there was...
I thank you. This one, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you just saw. That's all the fish that I got from that. And I only got about 4 actual goldfish when I was fishing. And I got some multiples every once in a while. But I remember the last time I did it, I got a lot more for some reason. But not quite that many this time. I can't remember if there was anything else I needed to do. There were a couple of things, I think. I think right here what I was doing is I was trying to look for more people who could teach me things. But a lot of the teachers are actually gone this month because they are searching for the people that were involved with Geralt's killing and turning the students into demonic beasts. So a lot of the actual knights are gone. So, you know, Catherine wasn't there, Shamir wasn't there, so a lot of the people that I would have liked to have spent time training with were not there. So, you know, like Seteth, he was able to teach me some sword. Rhea was able to teach me some sword. Manuela could teach me some sword. I think I learned some reason from Hanneman. Oh, Manuela. I'm about to go to Manuela for her to teach me some sword, actually. Spoiler alert. That's where I'm headed now.
Excuse me, Professor. I know how I forgive. Just know that.
Yep, just checking with her to make sure I actually did some training, which I did.
Right, I wonder...
Gotta get that A rank on that sword. Gotta get there. So yeah, I think I finally settled on trying to work towards the Mortal Savant with Byleth. So, sword and reason is what I need to work on. Reason will take some time to get where it needs to be, but I think we'll get there. 3 more events. Right here, I think we're going to do the tournament. I'm going to talk to Casper as well.
That's it, whatever happens.
Yeah, so I asked him to come and do mission assistance with us again. He wasn't available for tea, which is unfortunate because I would have liked to have done that in order to get him a little bit closer to recruitment. I think there I was looking to see if Shamir was around, but she wasn't. So since she's gone, she's not available for the tournament. So I was always going to go with Ash, but I was looking to see if if the knights were going to be in that list or not. But they were paying attention to their details, and they did not put them in there.
That's how it goes.
So far, it's looking good. These guys are super easy.
That was tough.
So right here, I'm doing the math, making sure I can survive this. So fun fact. For crits at 0, right? Now it's at 11. I didn't know that she had a skill like this, but guess what? She does. So with that 11% crit that she got after being damaged, she was able to crit me and kill me. And I wasn't going to live with that, so guess what? Reload. So I just go in again, and really one of the other things I'm trying to learn here is if this RNG is basically baked in. To find out, if that crit's going to happen the exact same way.
That's how it goes.
His armor looks so good. Ash is friggin' awesome as a sniper. Okay,
That's how
everything
it goes.
as expected. Alright, quarterfinals. Petra, what you got for me this time, huh? So 0 crit. On this one she'll have 11 now. But she doesn't get the crit, so it wasn't baked in. The RNG can be manipulated in that way. The more you know. Okay, going into the semifinals. No reason not to use our heal on both of these last ones.
That's how it goes.
And we go ahead and just use the heal again, and we're going up against Claude this time. He doesn't have any crit chances, so we should be just fine. At this point, it's just trading blows, and the fact that I get to go first means I win. 1,000 gold and an advance seal. Okay, 2 more events to do. I don't even remember what I did. Oh, I think one of them... Well, we'll just wait till we get there. I remember one of them. Okay, so a couple people need some motivation ups. So I think it was Dedue and Bernie? Is that who I was looking for?
Professor?
I'm pretty sure I'm looking for Dedue and Bernie for this one. there's the one right there.
I like...
Ooh.
So at this point, I didn't have motivation that I felt like I needed to get up with anybody else. Manuela and Hanneman aren't characters that I plan on using, so I didn't really care about wasting time with that. I also realized that after I reloaded, I need to ask Casper for mission assistance again. But yeah, so that left me with, you know, not a lot of choices of what to do. So what I decided is that I was going to look at my supports and find somebody that I wanted to get together to get some support ups on. So that's what I'm looking at now. So I'm just trying to take a look and see if I wanted to get some supports up with some people, or if I wanted to go within my house and find some people in my house that I wanted to get supports up with. And what I end up landing on is a support that I really, really like and I would like to see more of. And spoiler alert, it's Ingrid and Sylvain. I want to see more of their supports because their first one was so good. It's clear that they are like really close childhood friends, and I really find it hilarious the dynamic that those two have together. I'm pretty sure that Ingrid kind of has feelings for Sylvain. I mean, that's my headcanon. That's a possibility. And she's always the one cleaning up the messes when he flirts with women. So, I don't know, I find it funny.
I've sung lyrics, but Sir Gerald... I'm sorry, but...
I think right here I was deciding if I wanted to spend time with Dorothea, because she is relatively close. So, here I'm just seeing if there are any other lost items for her to get her supports up a little bit. I tried to invite her to tea, but she didn't want to go, and that's when I finally decide to go and eat and support with Ingrid and Sylvain. Apparently I needed a lot of time to think about it. I was a little torn what to do, so...
Professor?
But we got there.
Yeah, you did...
I appreciate...
So we didn't get the support, but that's okay. Now that's where the episode is going to end. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you all next time.